Welcome, Chandrian members and Marauders. Today I'm going to show you the new Rage Tree with the buffs in action and show you what it is completely capable of. This will show you basically everything you need to know to go down the Rage Tree. First things first, let's start with the tree. First things first, you want to start with Malice. It's self-explanatory, gives you a critical chance by 6%. This right here, Decimate, is one of your main abilities that you will be using through Rage Tree. Basically, you want to click this. It gives you, it gives you 20% more damage and lowers your cooldown by 3 seconds. Also, Ravager, one of your main abilities, Ravage, one of your highest attacking damages. You want that as much as possible, and you want it to deal more damage. Overpower. This basically, it basically just gives you a cooldown by 1 second. It's really nice. It helps out, and this will be one of your basically basic tech tree that will allow you to use this build efficiently and quickly. Enraged Scream reduces the force screen by 1. That's another ability that you'll be using quite often. Not as much as Brutality. You'll be using Vicious Throw pretty darn constantly, and that's what's going to be giving you your main cooldowns as well as your crits. Next ability, Obliterate. That's self-explanatory. It's another high damage attacking power that you'll use quite often. Increase the damage dealt by Vicious Slash by 6%, since you'll be using Vicious Slash constantly. Strangulate. This really isn't needed, but it is really nice to have because Force Choke gives you, which I'll explain later, gives you your Shockwave. Gives you a stack of Shockwave, which gives you basically a free smash, which I'll explain. Next things first is Dominate. Force Charge and Obliterate have a 100% chance to make your next smash use the next 20 seconds an automatic critical hit. Now, what does this do for Marauders? This basically will give you a crit for every smash that you have up. It is really nice, and through 1.3 it didn't do much. It didn't do much, and Annihilation was basically where it was at. Anyways, Shockwave. This is one of your keys to having this build work out efficiently and properly. Shockwave will basically give you each tick of Force Choke and Force Crush grants you Shockwave, reducing the rage cost, increasing the damage dealt by your next smash by 25%. Stacks up to 4 times. This is critical because when you get 4 ticks, basically you get a free smash. Berserker. Anytime you use Berserk, which you can't see it because my menu's in the way, anytime you use Berserk, will basically gives you automatically 4 stacks of Shockwave, which gives you another instant crit smash. Which I will show you how efficiently this build uses this, as well correlation as to Enraged Slash and Short Fuse. Next is increased movement speed 40% for 5 seconds after using Obliterate. Not really necessary. It's not necessary at all. But it's nice to have, if you're PvPing or anything. Next is your Shicho Mastery. Shicho increased armor penetration by 30%. That is key critical. With 1.4 coming out, they've increased our armor penetration, which will also increase our damage, which is really great because when it came to Annihilation was the only tech tree that was critical for operations, PvP, etc. The rest of the trees didn't even come close compared to Annihilation. Annihilation always did the most damage and always provided the best survivability, which this tree will be really nice in survivability. Is bringing you nice hard crits and nice deeps and damage. Next what you want to do is reduce the rage cost of crippling slash, force crush. Your main ability, Force Crush, is another critical ability that you'll be using. Force Crush, before I get to that, we're going to look at Dark Resonance, which is another key. Increase the critical strike damage of all force attacks by 30%. This allows your smashes to do insane amounts of damage. This is awesome considering that we're going to be constantly trying to get that smash up. With 1.4 coming out, every time we use an ability with this overpower, our cooldown on our smash as well as our obliterate goes down. And with this build, basically we will be getting enough rage to be constantly using Berserk to give us a free smash to our cooldown, Battering Assault, constantly bringing this rage bar up as much as possible and keeping it up as much as possible. Force Crush is one of our main abilities. We'll be using this constantly after we just use Berserk. Berserk basically gains a full stack of Shockwave, which then allows us to get a free smash. Then after that, you'll be using Battering Assault after that. Then you'll want to use Force Crush. And then Force Crush will gain 4 stacks again. After you get 4 stacks of Shockwave, you want to constantly use your Rage Spenders to get that Berserk ready again. Because once that Berserk is ready again, you'll be able to use Smash again. But the thing is you want to try and get as much rage as possible to use that Smash, then to use Berserk, then to get the cooldown of your Smash back. And it's a rinse and repeat process, which I will be showing you very, very shortly. Dual Wield Mastery. If you do not have this, then you are an idiot. These two right here. Short Fuse. This is one of the key abilities to keeping this rage constantly coming to you for usage. Short Fuse increases the amount of fury built by 2 when activating abilities that spin rage and reduce the cooldown of Frenzy by 30 seconds. Where is Frenzy? Yup, right there. Frenzy. Awesome. Frenzy is awesome. Gives you another stack of Berserk. It's really key right here. And this allows us to get through our cooldowns and have enough fury, or I'm sorry, rage, to constantly keep this bar up. And which I will be showing you shortly. Enraged Slash, Vicious Throw, Massacre, Annihilate have a 100% chance to refund 1 rage when used. We want to make sure that we are keeping rage, making sure that we are constantly keeping this bar up as much as possible. Now, first things first, I'm going to show you basic rotation on how this works. What happens at the very beginning, it starts out slow. You have to build the rage first before you can do anything. Of course, I haven't really experimented as much as I would like, but I will basically show you what this new rotation that I've been doing. Alright, first things first, you're going to start out with Force Charge. Then you're going to hit Battering Assault. Then you're going to hit Obliterate. Then you want to get your stacks of Shockwave, which are coming. You'll hit your Smash Down, your Ravage, and that's basically your starting. That is your starting rotation. Then, after this, you'll want to keep going. You want to get the Smash up again. You'll basically keep going. Do this. Use your Smash. Look, I have Berserk. Berserk, watch as my rage bar goes up, which that was a mistake because I should have used that later. But you're constantly bringing in this fury. Per 30 stacks of this fury, you'll be constantly getting enough rage to constantly DPS. There's another Smash. I'm going to use Battering Assault. We got our rage back up. We're going to use this since we don't have it. We don't have 4 stacks. We're going to constantly keep that cooldown. Use our Smash crit. Use our Berserk again to get our rage back up. Shouldn't have done that, but either way, you get the basic process here. The basic process is to make sure you're getting enough fury to be able to get this bar back up. And if you basically screw yourself in the asshole like I just did, you'll slow down. That's the only downside to this. The only downside to this is that you have to constantly be on your game. You have to constantly watch what abilities you're using. You have to watch. Yeah, here we go. We're going to use Smash again. And this basically provides constant DPS. I'm already at 20 stacks of Fury, which then again, get my stacks back up. Use another Smash. Use that. Use Force Crush. Get another couple stacks. We're at 16. Okay, we're low. Now we need to use Battering Assault. We're use Obliterate again. Then we're going to use Smash. And basically, you just keep this rotation. Notice how I keep my Fury up while constantly doing this damage. This is the key success into making this build work. Your key to success is to make sure you are only using Battering Assault when necessary, and using it so you can solely get your stacks right back up. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you have any questions, let me know. Once again, here's the tree. Self-explanatory. I'm going to do it one more time. Opening rotation. Make sure I'm buffed. Haha. Take away our stacks. Alright. Here we go. And you get basically the process. You get the basic process of trying to keep this Berserk up at all times. This Berserk will allow you to get constant Fury as well as constant crits with your Smash. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy.